What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, gossip girl, and today I have some updates about Robert Brooks' case. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Standing before Judge Robert Bauer on May 13th, Nicholas Kieffer, Anthony Farina, and David Kingsley rejected the plea bargain and chose to move forward with the trial. Anthony Farina and David Kingsley were both charged with second-degree murder and first-degree manslaughter. Nicholas Kieffer was charged with second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, second-degree gang assault, and first-degree offering a false instrument for filing. The judge asked each defendant if they understood that if they rejected the plea deal, they might not get another chance to make another deal. And the defendants said they understood and still turned down their plea deals, and they are moving forward with the trial. Okay, so let's move on to the next update. A second Marcy Prison correctional officer has pleaded guilty to their role in the beating death of inmate Robert L. Brooks. 3 more have rejected plea deals. Nicholas Gentile, who was 36 years old of Utica, pleaded guilty before Judge Robert L. Bauer on Wednesday morning to 1 count of attempted tampering with physical evidence, a misdemeanor. Nicholas was also sentenced Wednesday morning to a 1-year conditional discharge, was ordered to pay $250 in court fees, and will have to resign from the State Department of Corrections. Nicholas faced charges for cleaning up the blood of Mr. Brooks in the Arsenal area of Marcy Correctional Facility, explained Chief Assistant District Attorney Jared A. Woodfork, the lead prosecutor on the case. In an attempt to disguise the assault that we are alleging took place at Marcy in 3 different locations, authorities said 10 correctional officers have been charged in connection with the beating death of inmate Brooks at the Marcy Correctional Facility on December 9th. Prosecutors said Brooks was beaten on 3 separate occasions within half an hour of arriving at the prison. One of those beatings took place near the prison arsenal, and prosecutors said Nicholas Gentile later cleaned up the blood in an effort to hide the beating and failed to report or document the cleanup. With the conditional discharge, the main conditions are usually that they can't commit any other crimes, they can't get in any trouble with law enforcement in any way, Woodfork said, with an added condition of resigning from DOCCS. He said Nicholas Gentile could have faced between 1 to 3 years in state prison and had been convicted by a jury. Meanwhile, 3 other correctional officers rejected their plea offers before the judge on Wednesday and will return to court for motion argument on June 4th. Michael Fisher, he's 54 years old of Utica, rejected an offer of 3 to 9 years in prison on a charge of second-degree manslaughter. He could face between 5 to 15 years in prison if convicted by a jury. Michael Mashar, 47 of Boonville, rejected an offer of 4 to 12 years in prison on a charge of second-degree manslaughter. David Waters, 36 of Boonville, rejected an offer of 3 to 9 years in prison on a charge of second-degree manslaughter. So that is the update that we have so far. Some other officers have court on the 19th. I will be updating you guys as the information comes in. The ones that are taking this case to trial, I think they're going to lose, and they're going to end up spending more time in jail than what was offered. So if they want to take it to trial, let them do so. That's the right they have, but I think they're going to lose. I really do. Because everything is on video. There's proof. But we'll see the outcome when it's time. So until then, I'll be giving you updates about more court dates Okay, and that's all I have for right now. Talk to you later.